So, welcome everyone. Today we are going to play Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. I'm your host and let's player, streamer like
EA Games.
Cobalt of Time. Yeah, I'm excited to start this game. I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings universe and I'm really excited for this. It's my first time streaming. Had a long passion for playing video games since I was little, basically since I was in a teenage age. And yeah, today I'm with a lot of encouragement from my beautiful wife. I started streaming. So this game, maybe a lot of you know, it's stuck in development hell, not development hell, licensing hell.
In the land of
But now
Mordor,
I
in the fires of
enjoy
Mount
this
Doom,
cutscene.
the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. One by one, the free lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the ring. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. Victory was near, but the power of the ring could not be undone. It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. The One Ring was lost for thousands of years. Now, destiny has placed the ring in the care of an unlikely creature, a hobbit, Frodo Baggins. Along with the help of his friends, Frodo set forth on a perilous journey to the land of Mordor to destroy the ring in the fires of Mount Doom. But the Dark Lord Sauron has again emerged, and with vengeance he commands an army bred but for one purpose, to destroy the free peoples of Middle-earth. Sauron now desperately searches for that which was his in ages past. Should Sauron find the One Ring, darkness shall once again fall upon Middle-earth.
Okay, um, like I said, this game it's a very old game. It's stuck in licensing hell. Like I know, and I personally signed a petition on GOG to make the game available because it's one of my favorite games. Uh, Unfortunately, right now, one game is like, if I'm not mistaken, between 40 and 80 or 100 euros. I was lucky enough to find it very cheap like 2 years ago, and then I waited for the perfect occasion to play it. And yes, today is that perfect occasion. Like I said, I'm a bit big Tolkien fan, and as we can saw in the introduction, basically it's a bit of recap of the story. Um, if I'm not mistaken, this game was made basically by getting the license for the films. Like the story was gathered from the films. They didn't have access on the books. Um, like actually, like most of Lord of the Rings games, uh, the license was given for the to make them based on the movies. Uh, Maybe some of them got made based on the books. I think the sequel was made or had some licensing that was from the books because it stars the story of the Witch King, the rise of the Witch King, which was presented only in which was presenting only in the books. Yeah, but without further ado, let's start playing. So I will play solo, I will play the campaign, and first we will start with the good campaign because this is like the correct campaign and correct way of events unfolding, the canon to say it at least, and I will play it on hard. Um, I will try to play it on hard. As far as I remember, it's not that hard of the game. I will keep quiet during the cutscenes so you can enjoy them.
Mordor is the land of the Dark Lord Sauron. He has dominion over this bleak and wasted landscape and all who enter it. Sauron wages war with all of Middle-earth. He must be stopped, or all shall fall into darkness. The hobbit Frodo Baggins now bears the ring, guarded by a fellowship drawn from all the free peoples of Middle-earth. The One Ring must be returned to Mount Doom and destroyed in the very fires of its creation.
Okay, this is basically a tutorial on how the map works. Basically, right now you have only one party that you can select. Later on, you can select multiple parties. And yeah, you basically select them and choose the mission in which they go. Also, at that introduction cutscene was presenting the whole map that we'll be able to navigate. We can do that now, and basically there will be mission all over the place. And when you do a mission, you will receive some rewards. This one is one power. Also, basically, this mission is a kind of tutorial, and you have the whole party. Um,
The
this
mines of Moria, once proud city of the dwarves, its ruined halls are now infested with vile goblins.
okay. To give a bit of like history on the on what happened here. Basically, after the events of the Hobbit, uh, Balin, one of the uh, dwarfs that accompanied Bilbo Baggins, they go to Moria to start a colony. The colony lasted a few years, but yeah, now during the time of Lord of the Rings, uh, where the movie takes place, basically the colony is dead and the Moria mines are infested with goblins. Um, this area have secrets, and some of them can be seen in the cutscenes. You have some main objectives and some secondary objectives, which I will present them after that cutscene. Um,
And they call it a mine. A mine! This is no mine. It is a tomb.
We have but one choice. We must face the darkness of Moria.
Basically, if you select them or hover over them, you can see their rank, their maximum rank that they can get, the health, the melee damage, the range damage. Some of them have more melee damage, like Gandalf, or more health. Some of them have more range damage than melee, like Legolas. Uh, some of them only have melee damage, like Boromir and Gimli. Yeah, and basically these are the objectives. You have the main objectives and the secondary ones. Uh, the main objectives are pretty straightforward, and the objective one, the optional one, you have to work a bit for them. Like treasure, what treasure does, it increases the veterancy level of the heroes by one. Like you see, Legolas has rank one. If you pick a treasure, he gets to rank two. Basically, they have special abilities like Hawk Strike. Now there will be a lot of special abilities because you have all the heroes, but in later mission you will only have a few of them, so it will be easier to use them. They have some shortcuts. I don't know all the shortcuts, and yeah, basically more abilities are unlocked by getting their veterancy rank up. Uh, you can do it by treasure or by fighting and killing enemies. Basically, what I recommend is using the treasure to rank the hobbits first because they are the species. They have the lowest amount of hit points. Like everyone else has 1000 hit points or more, but they have 200. So yeah, it's um, it's better to keep them um, out of the danger zone. Also, the first objective is to buy a power. This is an introduction to the powers. Like what I recommend is heal. One, it's very useful. This one, it's interesting. I don't know if it's like um, only for this mission change like that, or uh, it's an error from the manual. In the manual, it says that this one increases the veterancy level of the heroes, but here it says that they gain 50% damage bonus, which is pretty good. But the heal one, it's better because you can also use them on heroes. Also, heroes have like passive regeneration, and uh, like Aragorn also has like a healing power, but yeah, for the sake of this mission, I think the health one is the best choice. And basically, when you uh, acquire a power, you unlock the way to other powers. Um, some of them are active, like this one. You have to be active. Some of them are passive, like this one and this one. Most of them are active, but yeah, we'll go in further detail. Also, the power are on cooldown, so you cannot spam them. The rest is
We
pretty
should never have come here.
straightforward.
Let us hope that our presence may go unnoticed.
So, yeah, the basic enemies, they die very quickly, and yeah, you can see it's a little blue bar that gets filled. I will select one of the hobbits, and like I said, there are free
What is this? I
treasures
offered
like
something
that,
to eat.
and one of them, each one of them increases the rank by one. Um, so, as I said, I prefer to use them on hobbits because they are the species, so they cannot tank a lot of hits. Um, this mission is pretty
Be on your
straightforward,
guard.
maybe
There are older and
some
powerful things than orcs
um,
in the places of the world.
some tough fights, but
Quiet.
usually
Goblins
it's
are close.
pretty simple. I think at the end there is a boss fight, if I remember correctly.
Goblins approach!
Yeah, I'm not going to use the hero's powers for these enemies, like they are pretty standard and basic enemies from the party of
Folks in the Shire will never believe what we've been
heroes,
through.
like the original fellowship. We, I think that we all know what happens at the end of the mission. Watch the movie or read the books, but if not, I will not spoil it. Basically, I will try to don't spoil
The hobbits!
the movies. Like you see, it's very squishy, but fortunately they have regenerations. Yeah, basically I will only
A reward!
talk about what happened prior to the mission. So yeah, basically by the end the whole movies will be spoiled. So yeah, but
There is
I think
evil
it's very
that does
few
not
people who
sleep.
didn't see the movies.
Humans.
Okay.
you like that?
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful
Be
ability.
gone, you creature of shadow!
And as you
should
can
have made
see,
for the Gap of
people
Rohan.
get like veterans levels. Basically the story so far is they wanted to go to the Gap of Rohan, but they couldn't because the gap was closed. So basically what they had to do was they had to take the um, tunnel through Moria, but they were wary of that because the tunnel to Moria was basically guarded by a barcode. This is the heal ability, as you can see.
Stage of evil must end here. Stage of evil
Very
must
good
end
at
here.
using them. And basically you have to be careful because some
I shall take you
monsters
now.
have some they can do a lot of damage.
What is this?
I didn't want to do that.
Some good fortune for our fellowship.
It's no problem, it will be fine. I think I should have been more careful. Usually you can
Hardly now.
just I can safely leave the one who has already rank 2 in the them behind, and yeah, I will catch with them later.
I have no memory of this
Or
place.
wait, I think here should be like a secret if I remember from the cutscene. I hope I'm not mistaken. But maybe I'm mistaken. But they did show like a broken wall at some point. Maybe it's not here. Okay, it's not here. It was in the chamber where, yeah, the Tomb of Balin was. So it's further ahead. I will only take these heroes in order for them to gain the veterans level. And after they gain it, I will retire them until I can, yeah, make all of them.
The enemy is upon us!
And that has a very powerful ability. Basically one shot the lesser enemies. And yeah, is level 2. I will retire it. The hobbits, some of them also will be soon level 2. And why I wanted to
We are with you, Aragorn.
level them up first was because yeah,
What is this
basically in the final fight, if you don't have like those big veterans level 2, it's pretty hard to do it if you remain only with the hobbits, because yeah, basically they
Let none stand!
I will
The enemy is upon
level
us.
up here, and let's see who has the longest to get, like Gandalf. Okay, Gandalf will get it.
Treasure!
I know I said that I will basically do the hobbits, but they are almost done, so yeah, hopefully I won't miss the secret. Like we can see, find 5 treasures. Oh, there are treasures, not secrets. Yeah. I will leave the other here. I will take all of them who are level 2 here, and the rest who are here will go forward. After we get the level 2, then basically I don't care anymore. They can receive veterans level, and also because I have one more power to spend, this is a very useful power to get because basically increases all the damage, which is nice. Because you will
Evil
use the
lies beyond these doors.
heroes a lot, like a lot. And now let's see if we have a cutscene here. because basically what happens here, they arrive to this room and yeah, they see that yeah, this is the scene from the movie. They see that
Here
Balin
lies
has
Balin,
died.
son of Fundin, Lord of Moria. He is dead then. It's as I feared.
We must move. We cannot linger. Goblins.
They are coming. Let them come. Both get in Moria. Still draws breath.
Okay, if you recognize the scene from the movie, basically Gimli goes full berserk, but yeah, I don't want him to do that. I want
They will not get past me.
him to go. They want him to stay a bit back.
Do not show them fear!
Keeping
Halflings.
it's not right.
Good riddance!
I don't want him to get killed, but yeah, basically everyone's in there. So
Watch out!
yeah, fighting.
Protect the ring bearer!
Basically run away when they get very
The White City will not fall!
very like yeah, very hurt. They will basically run away. Basically let the goblins get here. Now they're going open another way and basically only all
Trolls! The White City will not fall! Never see the elves again!
Foul creature!
Breathe your last breath! This one is mine!
These odds are to my liking.
I'll smite them from afar!
yeah, this one. And yeah, basically we won the
To the
fight.
bridge of Khazad-dûm!
This is where we have to continue. We didn't quite find the there, so we couldn't find more treasure. We have found 3 as of now. Hopefully no one is missing. And this is basically where you have to continue. Another fight.
Tear apart to the dwarf!
With a lot of dice, you can switch Legolas to be fighter.
47, I have you beat now, elf!
50, 51. Are you sure you can
Basically,
keep up,
it's
Master
like
Dwarf?
competition between Gimli and Legolas. And
Here! Over here!
if you see the movies or read the books, you know about they have always have a competition who can kill more orcs in the
They're all over.
shortest amount of time. Or in each battle, the competition is who can kill more orcs. Of course, these are goblins. Maybe who can kill more goblins. Yeah, and I think that some can also get to veterancy level 3, but you don't really get a bonus for veterancy level 3. You kind of get it for level.
They must stop! You have no place in this world!
Basically, Gandalf is very powerful. Like, you can see his ability on this one shot everyone.
What is this new devilry?
So, yeah, let's
Balrog of Morgoth,
see which one
the
is
demon
more,
of the ancient world.
yeah, not really
This
useful,
foe is beyond any of them. Run!
very far away. Yeah, some of them don't receive at level 2, they receive at level 5 or 7 or something like that. The hobbits, it's no point raising them, basically. They're veterans level, it's not very useful. I think we found 4 treasures out of 5, so yeah. Let's see if we can find another one. Because I still have... Oh no, I found everything. Yeah, then we can just continue. I forgot how to count. Which is not okay, since one of my specialization, my bachelor degree is in chemical engineering, so I should know how to count.
Bridge is close. Keep moving.
This is another scene from the movie.
I sense a great evil here.
Basically, they start sensing the bar. They actually should have
Don't fall behind!
sensitive chamber behind them if we go by the movies, but yeah, these games the Barlow will appear at the end as a final boss. And yeah, basically there are some scenes from the movies, like you can say, see some scenes from the movies are displayed here.
Filthy beast!
Basically I keep Legolas as a main fighter. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the archers. If there are too many, maybe you can hit them with Legolas, but why bother? You don't have to kill all the enemies. So no point in doing that. And yeah, basically they run for the Khazad-dûm bridge.
The exit is in sight!
And yeah, here is the boss fight. Just before the match, Gandalf says his
Protect all of you!
favorite line, popular line.
This way, retreat!
Yeah, basically you are just Gandalf versus him.
Try them!
And this is a tutorial on special powers.
Helmet! Ah! Stop!
Yeah, just run around.
I am a servant of the secret fire! Wielder of the flame of Arnor! Get rid of this evil! Back to the darkness!
Here, you see I said
Fight on!
sometimes it doesn't really work very well.
Flame of Udun!
Yeah, basically you have to keep
Back
using
to
this
the
light
darkness!
thing to fight like the wizard blast. It's available. You blast it 2 times, that's it's a really easy boss fight. It's nice. It's not very hard. Basically,
Back to the shadow!
it's an introduction. Actually,
Stop!
one more. Yeah, I can even use. Yeah,
Stop!
yeah. It's a very
Balrog of
easy
Moria
boss
is
fight,
no
even
more.
on hard.
With the Balrog defeated, the Fellowship continued their perilous journey.
Okay, we are victorious. These are the battle statistics. basically, as you can see, you have various statistics from unit strain, buildings, resources collected, power points earned. Power points basically are the points that you use to buy your various powers. Some passive, some active. Enemy units destroyed, how many of them you destroy. Buildings, the time bonus, how long you take to complete it. The bonus objectives add to the rank, the hero veterancy. What it's worth noting here is the fact that only if they gain in rank, it's counting. Like we have heroes who gain like 2 ranks, but yeah, you get 1000 points for each hero that gains a rank. Doesn't matter how many ranks, but if they gain a rank, then you get 1000 points. Units veterancy, right now we didn't have any units, so it's not applying. And territory bonus. Basically, power points are the ones that yeah, they are the most valuable. Then you have some resource multiplier and command points. Yeah. Basically here you can change the name, so yeah, I can change the name based on followers or subscribers if they want, but you cannot rename a hero, so I cannot rename Legolas, Gandalf, Gimli, so yeah, but we'll get units that we can rename further on. So yeah.